how do you like that? I get a message that Seneca wants to see me, and out of the clear blue, he asked me back on staff. So I guess you know what I told him.
Oh, I guess I do. Thanks very much. That makes me very happy.
But why so grim, Seneca? Don't tell me I misunderstood you.
No, you heard me correctly.
Oh, good, good. It's a deal then. You know, I'm not really sure if I deserve this opportunity, but you won't be sorry, Seneca.
Look, I think what Seneca means is that the past is forgotten. You saved our baby, and that's really what matters to both of us. The slate is wiped clean. And as for the rest of it, you are a wonderful doctor, and Riverside needs him, isn't that right?
Hospitals always need fine surgeons. There's no doubt that Roger's one of the best.
You see? No more talking about deserving a second chance. He got the job because you're the best man for it.
But, you know, actually, there wasn't a real opening on the staff. I mean, there wasn't a specific position that I had to fill.
Yeah, but you are the head of the department, so there's some leeway there, right?
I hope so.
Oh, of course there is, Seneca.
Oh, no, there's no doubt that I have the authority to hire you, Roger. It's just that I'm not sure that I have the money to pay your salary. The budget cuts, that sort of
Oh,
thing.
don't worry about that. I mean, Marshall will take care of that. He always says qualified doctors get top priority. He would probably cut his own salary in half in order to keep a good neurosurgeon on staff.
Listen, Seneca, if you foresee any problems, I'd like to know about them now before I change my plans.
I can work it out.
Good. So, look, on that happy note, I will leave you two.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can't believe it. I'm going back to work.
Believe it, believe it. Just get a lot of sleep, okay?
Okay.
Well, what made you decide about that?
I don't know. I didn't.
Just sort of, crept up on you? Well, look, it was very generous of you.
There was nothing of the sort.
Oh, come on, nonsense. I know how you feel about Roger, and you have good reason. That's why I've never asked you to reinstate him myself. I wanted to. But I'm glad that you did it on your own. It wasn't easy, was it?
No.
You're not used to bending. It's nice to know that you can. In fact, it's lovely to find that out.
Jill, enough with the compliments, huh?
Hey, I just thought that you liked compliments from me, that's all.
Yeah, sure, when I deserve them. Oh, forget it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you.
It's all right. You are a strange, surprising person. Anyway, I have an idea. How about lunch with, me and Edmund today? I promise. No more compliments. My word of honor.
Miriam won't let me in.
Miriam will be long gone at the supermarket. Come on, you're not gonna pass up a chance to see your son.
No. No, there's nothing I'd rather do than spend time alone with you and the baby.
Someone doesn't look very happy.
I'll find out if someone's mad enough to kill. Hello, Mary.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello. And what's the magic word today?
Don't ask. May I suggest the chicken stew? Your mother has excelled herself today.
No, thanks. Can't even take the thought of food.
And since when can't you take the thought of food?
Since I ate half a cannoli.
Oh.
I took some to Jack. I'm sure he dumped them in the garbage the minute I left. Or threw them over the balcony.
Sit. Speak. What happened?
Nothing special. A fight. But this time, I really started believing him.
About what?
Not wanting me around. Not ever.
Oh, I thought the other day things were better.
So did I, but I was wrong. He's crazy, and he's making me crazy. I guess I've had the whole thing backwards all these months. Boy, what a confused person I've been. What an idiot.
Should I tell you you're not an idiot, or do you know it already? Well, you're not an idiot. What you are is practically 9 months pregnant, and the very sight of you probably terrifies him. So don't put any faith into whatever he says to you.
I brought him a book about having babies, and he actually threw it into the street, 4 floors down. And then he ordered me to get out.
You're right, he is crazy. And probably terrified. Leave him alone for a while.
Maybe I just better leave him alone forever.
Well, try a few days first.
Tell you this much. I won't go running after him anymore. I'm staying right here, close to home, till the baby's born anyway, and after that. Oh, I'm so sick of thinking about after that. I'm sick of talking about Jack, too. Tell me something. Tell me about the campaign.
Oh, okay. Let's see, I guess the best thing about the campaign is a long ways off, which gives me lots of time to fix up my false start.
What false start? Oh,
Yeah, well,
Jill.
Yes. All that careful groundwork I did now has to be carefully undone. I've been going around to the district leaders and Dave telling him, well, I'm not getting married after all, and Jill will not be part of the picture in any way.
How are they taking it?
I think they're, relieved, mostly. Their main worry is I'm going to show up next week and announce, well, we are now re-engaged and the whole thing is on again. Which won't happen.
Listen, you may like being an attractive, unattached young candidate. Hear people are wild about that type.
Yes, but do people send that type to Congress?
Always.
Yeah? Actually, things look pretty good about the election. I have 18 full months, and I've got the party support, I got the time, I got the energy, and all I need is a vital, important issue to focus on.
Don't worry. It'll turn up.
How are you, Kevin? Where's the boss?
He's gone for the... I see. You went and got yourself one.
I did. Tom! Hello.
Hey.
I didn't see you over here.
Hi.
Hi, Tom.
Well, the kids still come home for lunch. I like that.
Tom,
Yes?
what are you hiding?
Oh, it's, just this. It's a shillelagh. It's a sort of, an Irish walking stick.
Yes, I've heard all about shillelaghs.
I got it for your dad, a little present. He's gone out of his way to be friendly and make me feel at home, so...
So now tell me the whole story.
Hey, you'd better tell her, Tom.
Well, John and I got to talking. Well, actually, we were joking about possible ways to approach your husband.
If I were you, I'd consider a crowbar. So now, tell me, what was the plan?
Well, nothing so terrible, really.
Now, wasn't there a two-man strategy you had planned?
There was, yes. You see, Jack would come over to hear my defense of the hospital. And one of us would open the door for him, of course.
Of course.
And the other would be waiting inside with the shillelagh at the ready, like so. So when Jack entered, one would simply step forward and begin to reason with him. Bad joke, I'm afraid.
No, joke's fine. I was just wishing a shillelagh could reason with Jack. If only it were that easy.
Seneca?
Yeah.
Roger's out on the floor telling everybody that you just reappointed him to the staff.
Come in, close the door.
It's true?
It's a damn lie. Partially, anyway. I did not reappoint him. I'm sorry to say that he's getting back his old job.
So that was the upshot of your meeting.
Bucky, he pulled something that absolutely paralyzed me. I swear to God, I am so mad I could kill him. I had him in here. We were going around in circles. I mean, he wanted a reappointment to the staff, or else. It was blackmail, pure and simple. He would go to Jillian. He would tell her that I might not be Edmund's father unless I rehired him, something I promised myself I would never do. I should have hit him right there. He should have been out cold when Jillian came in.
He showed up while she was still here?
Yeah. And he told her to congratulate him. The first thing out of his mouth, congratulate me. Seneca has put me back on staff.
She bought it.
Oh, she bought it. And Bucky, I couldn't say a word. I tell you, I don't know if I'm more disgusted with myself or with him.
You think you'd have told her?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I couldn't take the risk. I couldn't turn Jill around and put her back into that relationship. Not yet, not until she's built up some defenses.
All right. Roger's back. He's a top surgeon. There's that.
Yeah, well, that's what I keep telling myself. He's a credit to neurology. He's learned his lesson. He has a right to a second chance. I'd like to think I did it for good reasons.
Those are good reasons, son.
Yeah, but they're not mine, Bucky. I did it because he cornered me.
Well, you're gonna feel cornered every time you see him around here?
I don't know.
Well, how long are you gonna be able to tolerate him and your staff?
As long as I have to. As long as Edmund needs me to. Till I'm absolutely sure that Frank Ryan is not going to get a hold of him or his mother.
Seneca, it's beginning to sound like you're never gonna tell Jill the truth. Is that what you decided?
How much safe
Oh, okay.
transaction with satisfaction guarantee.
Who is it?
Delivery for Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Delivery for Ryan.
Oh, Roger, you scared me. I don't think that's funny at all.
Oh, well, there is a delivery. Me.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You can't come in here.
Now, listen, if I wrap myself up in a big box, I bet you want to see me then. Hey, why don't I pretend I'm a sofa? Brand new.
You're drunk. That's what it is. You're drunk, aren't you?
Nope. I'm feeling good for entirely different reasons. Healthy ones for a change.
Oh, don't come here when you're feeling good. You're going to cause a lot of trouble now. Just go home.
Oh, but I don't want to go home. I want to see Delia. Delia's my friend, and I like to share my good news with friends. And I had an overpowering urge to see you. Hey, how about some coffee or something?
I'd like to make you coffee, but I really don't want to take the chance. See, we're all alone, and I'm half dressed, and somebody might see you. I mean, Pat might see you, right?
Pat's at the hospital.
Yeah, but he could take a break, and then he could come over here.
Delia, believe me, if Pat could put together 2 consecutive minutes, he wouldn't run over here anyplace else. He'd probably fall asleep standing up. I know. I just saw him.
Yeah, but everybody is watching me. I mean, the Ryans are all watching me, and they'll either see you here or they'll see you leaving, and they'll tell Pat.
So what? You're married to him. You're carrying his child. I mean, what's he gonna do? Divorce you?
Yeah, he might. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage.
When?
It was the other night. It was all of a sudden. And I was all alone, and Pat couldn't come here. And I called everybody, but they were busy. So I started getting cramps, and then I lost the baby.
Delia, why didn't you call me?
Because everything was all right. I mean, everything was all right because I was praying. See, I felt that if I prayed to God, then he would take care of me.
That's some ordeal you went through. But you made a startling recovery. You look marvelous. Like nothing happened at all.
You see, one of the reasons why Pat married me was because of the baby. But we are staying together. I just want you to know that. So, don't do anything to change his mind. You understand?
Yeah, I think so. You're telling me that this marriage could end very easily.
No, what I'm saying that it's a hard time right now. And we just need people to leave us alone. You know, a little bit of peace, no complications.
Oh, am I a complication?
Roger, don't tease me, okay? I love Pat, and I love being his wife.
And you're terrified that I might mess up your pretty plans? I never dreamed I'd have this sort of power.
Oh, you don't have any power over me. Hey, Roger, would you just try to act nice?
Of course, I will be nice. Hey, I didn't get a chance to tell you my good news. They asked me back on staff at Riverside. Seneca rehired me.
Oh, that's great. That's really great.
So, you won't have to worry about my dropping in unexpectedly. As of tomorrow morning, I am going to be back on staff in neurology, working side by side with your hubby.
Well, I'm sure you'll be a terrific help.
Well, I hope the staff agrees.
It's funny, everything's worked out just fine. We both got what we wanted.
Well, I haven't exactly got everything I want. You see, there's one more prize that I have my eye on. You.
You've got to tell us what it really is now.
It's an Irish atomic bomb.
She's had a bad morning. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, thanks.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been keeping it all to myself.
Oh, I'm not hungry. Take as much as you want.
But see to it there's plenty left. That was my Aunt Molly's way of telling her kids to go easy on the food.
Take as much as you want, but see to it there's plenty left. I love it.
It never worked. I suppose you're wondering who my Aunt Molly is and how our family managed to pull through so many hard times.
Oh, sure.
Well, that's a kind answer. I'm not off my head, actually. I'm just a long way from home.
So, tell me about your Aunt Molly. How many kids she had? 10?
An even dozen.
And how did her family manage to pull through the hard times?
Well, every year or so, they'd all rally round, including my uncle, who wasn't your ideal husband.
And you're going to tell me why they all rallied round.
Yeah, a new baby. That did it every time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, no sooner did Aunt Molly give birth than Uncle Matt would go back to work, and the older kids would buckle down at school, and the younger ones would stop the mischief and get to the chores.
It's extraordinary.
It is. Aunt Molly always claimed a baby set her world to rights. Suddenly, the mending was done, there was food on the table, and even the dog stayed home. He was given to running away for a few days at a time.
Tell me, did the garden suddenly grow?
Oh, I believe it may have.
You know, you have me believing some of that.
Well, the better part of it was true.
The better part of it. About babies putting the world to rights. Maybe your Aunt Molly had a point there. I hope she did.
He really lights up for you.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. He's with Miriam all day. But he doesn't respond to her the way he's responding to you.
Well, I was looking after you long before Mrs. George, right, sport? He is so open to us now. Yeah, no defenses. Anything we have to give him, he'll take. Boy, what I'd like to give him is a feeling, a certainty of importance. You are a very important person. I tell you, if he can grow up with a real sense of that, boy, he'll be able to conquer the world when he grows up.
If conquering is what he wants to do.
Oh, now. Anything he wants to do is fine, as long as it fulfills him. Oh, he'll get where he's supposed to go if we give him the right start.
Hey, you're a fortunate baby. You have a very special father.
Settle in for a night of drama featuring the biggest stars from your favorite TV shows and movies. It's your night for a great film with the Sunday Night Movies, every Sunday night at 10 on SoapNet.